Good morning from Dover, where we are checked in and all ready to go on our ferry. Getting on the 10 o'clock ferry, so should be in France at about 1 o'clock in French time, I believe. But yeah, super excited. Let's get on this ferry and see what it's about. I know that on these ferries, you're not allowed to stay with your vehicle, so you have to go upstairs to like the lounge area. So I'm thinking of what I might take up. I might take a book up, maybe some arrow words, to keep me entertained while I'm up there. I did see some people got like free meal tickets, but I didn't get any, so I won't be eating any terrible ferry food, that's for sure. I'll wait till I get to France. But I am starting to get hungry, and all I've got in the back of the van is some cans of Fanta. I don't think I've got any snacks, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, you know what, I wasn't actually expecting there to be so many other people with converted vans in this. I don't know why I wasn't expecting it. I know it's a big thing now, but yeah, it's quite cool to see all the different iterations and different things people have got. Driving onto the ferry, and we're now parked here on the ferry, and we're right close to the front doors of the ferry, so we should get off nice and quick. And yeah, it's time to go upstairs. Right, so we're about to dock here in Calais, just going back to the van, which I think is just up ahead. I'm on the very bottom floor, so yeah, you can see the van, so just make our way. And yeah, look, right here, right at the front, let's hope she starts. Right, we're now on the A28 heading towards the A16. We've got 100 kilometres here on the auto route, up to 130 kilometres an hour. The sun has come out, so it's lovely weather. The shades are on, the jumper's come off. You know we got the linen shirt on, you know we staying cool. I'm actually so surprised by how much I'm enjoying this. Like, I'm so pleasantly surprised. I was so worried about this driving on this other side of the road and all the other things that you have to kind of learn as you're doing it. But yeah, man, I'm loving the driving. The scenery is so nice. It's also chill. I'm glad I took the D roads because, yeah, the traffic, there was like no traffic. It was really chill. Just really nice, good vibes. And yeah, now the sun's come out, especially, it feels good. Although I haven't got any sun cream on, so it's a bit of a liability there. However, we've got about an hour left till we get to Rouen. It's yeah, as I said, pretty much all along this road now. So just keep going on, and then we'll hopefully get there at about 4:30. I did notice that pretty much every shop I've been past is closed. I assume that must be like on Sundays here, things are closed. I'm hoping the Carrefour when I get there is open, so I can sort myself some dinner, because otherwise, yeah, I'm going to be buying dinner in town essentially. Or I'll just have the liquid diet of a few Guinnesses in the Irish pub, but we'll see. Right, so I've just pulled over in a small town outside of Rouen, mainly because my phone is only on 4% battery. So I need to stop to charge it because I've still got about 15 minutes left to get into Rouen. And I don't want to be in there without any kind of maps or GPS. But also because of the emission zone. So in France there's loads of zones where you can't drive unless you have a Crit Air sticker, which I have ordered, but it never arrived. So I can't actually display it in my van at the moment. So what I'm going to do is essentially avoid the zones, the low emission zones. Unfortunately, the place I'm staying in Rouen is actually in like a small little cutout where it's not a low emission zone, so I can avoid it completely. But normal Google Maps taking me to the location would have taken me through a low emission zone, whereas routing through this small town around here means I can come in from the top and through the little gap where there's no low emission zone. So yeah, I'm going to stop here, have a little drink and refuel, charge my phone up a little bit, and then we'll be in Rouen. Okay, so we've arrived at the park up here in Rouen. It is this lovely little kind of lay-by section here. I think like I'm pretty far out from the city. It's like a 45-minute walk, but I'm kind of just going to enjoy that because I'm walking 45 minutes in France at my leisure, you know, kind of enjoy that. But yeah, this is like a nice quiet lay-by. There was a lady parked here. She left pretty much as soon as I got here, but there's even a bin for any rubbish I have, and it looks like there's some kind of little country paths down there that I could potentially do some walking down. But yeah, at the moment, I'm just gonna check everything over on my van, make sure everything's good, charge up my phone, and think about going. I think there's a Carrefour about 5 minutes away, but I'm not sure if it'll be open, so I'll double check that. But first things first, I need to definitely charge up my phone if I'm going to go into town later. I've got about 2 hours till kick-off, I think, so I've got a good while to kind of chill around here, charge up, and get prepared for that. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this lay-by. I'm pretty comfortable here, actually. I was a bit worried, you know. Sometimes you see the things on Park for Night, which is the app that you use to find parking spots that people rate and stuff. And have heard that some people go to somewhere that's meant to be quite good and it'll be a bit of a nightmare. But I'm pretty happy with here. It's really quiet. All I can hear is the birds, really. So yeah, really good. So yeah, gonna get settled in, I think. Right, so I've just locked up the van and I'm now heading into town. About 45 minutes, and kick-off's in about 50 minutes. Although I think the sports bar that I was planning on going to, the Irish sports bar, I think it's closed. I don't understand why so much stuff is closed on Sunday. Someone enlighten me. However, yeah, we'll try and find somewhere. I mean, I'm just walking down into Rouen, and I mean, look at that view. This place looks incredible. I love when towns and cities are like in the bottom of a valley, and you can kind of, as you're walking down, look down on it. But yeah, man, walking in. I'm not quite sure how it's only just dawned on me that this 45 minute walk into town is all downhill. So tonight it's going to be all uphill and in the dark. Well, I've got a torch and I'm not going to be that long. I'm literally going to watch the football and then head straight home. I never like to really be away from the van for more than a couple of hours, but yeah, it's going to be a long time unless I can catch a bus, but we'll see. Hey, that is so sick. I'm here kind of at the university district. About a minute away, and I've made up some time now, so I should be there before kick-off. That England game definitely took it out of me. I'm not sure whether it's because I've been awake since like 6 this morning with like 4 hours sleep, and I've been doing driving all day and whatnot, but I'm so ready for bed. And of course, I've got this lovely hour-long hike to my van. So I think the plan of action tomorrow is head into Rouen early. Well, go to Carrefour first thing, do my shopping, fill the van, and then head back into Rouen for a little bit, check out some of the sites, the Notre Dame thing, that kind of thing, and then in the afternoon drive over to the Mont Saint-Michel. I'll admit it's been a bit of a whirlwind day, to be honest, but I promised my friends that I would do a full kind of van tour video, so sandwiched in with this kind of small day out in Rouen. I'm gonna get back to the van, which is just around the corner, and do like a complete van tour, show you everything that's been improved since I was last seen working on it. Right, so as promised, now I'm back at the van. I'm gonna give you kind of a full tour and kind of update you on what I've done since the last conversion video. I wouldn't say like loads, it's more just like things to make the van look nice and be more homely. So let's jump straight in. So the first thing is, at the back of the van here, I've added these kind of pockets onto both side doors, which are from eBay. I think I got them from a company called Van Pocket Design, so shout out them. But yeah, just keep my kind of useful bits in there. So this side's more utility. It's got some bungees, bin bags, my daily wash bag, and then this side's more of my other toiletries, so shampoos, conditioner, spares, extra things like that. Coming on to the main underbed storage at the back here, this is where my kitchen is. So I've just taken off those bungees just so I can pull these out. So this is my kind of larder or store cupboard kind of thing. So starting to collect all my spices, got some orzo in there, got all my kind of utensils, chopping boards, gas, etc. like that. I've got my pop-up washing up bowl as well, and then on the top here, this is my pull-out tray work surface, so when I'm cooking, the top comes out, I'll have a knife out and I can use that as a work surface, and I'll have alongside on the other side I'll have my stove here, so I can prep stuff here, cook it here, cook it using, and I'll cook everything using this camping gas stove. I have loads of butane gas everywhere around the van, storage, just in case I run out. I've also in this drawer got an electric shower which just sits in a bucket of water and can pump water out a reasonably good pressure, to be fair, out of this shower head, which has suction cups, so I can stick it onto the side of the van for when I want to have a shower. And then I've also got just some waterproof bags there for when I want to go in the ocean. Speaking of the ocean, I also have my paddleboard here, and this is a 10-foot board that I got from Decathlon, half price, so that was an absolute bargain. And up there you can see hanging, I've got my paddle, so that's under there. On this side I've got all my kind of crockery, hot water bottle, pans, pots, pans, Tupperware, everything's in there. All my other kind of kitchen stuff is in there, as well as a camping chair for if I want to sit down, and my extra wash bag. This is not my daily wash bag, this is more so my like medication and things that I don't need on a super regular basis, things that I'll just need occasionally but always good to have. You know, plasters and things are in there, and Germaline and things like that. So that about does it for the kind of back half of the van, so we'll move now to the front half. So as I showed you a moment ago, we had my paddleboard paddle up here, as well as one of my fishing rods, and then on this side of the van I've got some of these net storage things, so just kind of for things that I need on a fairly regular basis, that I kind of want to hand. So I've got hay fever medication, fan control, sunglasses, I've got an arrow word book up there for when I want to do some arrow words before bed, and I've added a nice little photo wall, and there's kind of my finished off unit there with a drawer above the fridge. Again, I've added just some standard IKEA drawers here at the front of the van as well, so you got all my kind of sportswear, and all my shirts are in here and things like that. So that's just clothes, all of that storage there. And then tucked in this kind of little gap here, I've got a spare bottle of AdBlue, bottle of water, and some other bits and pieces, tools and things that I don't really use that frequently. I've also added some lino all around the van, just to soften the touch on the feet really. Walking on the wood was just getting a little bit uncomfortable, so this is a little bit softer to walk around on, and obviously looks a lot more homely. Curtain is up, so that is a curtain that my mum put together, and it just hangs between two railings there. I've got some socks drying there, and that kind of just blocks out the front half of the van so that no light gets in, and I have my privacy. I also have my guitar here, and then some more just kind of random bits, day bags and things underneath the spare seats. So that about wraps up my first day here in France. Hope you enjoyed seeing a bit of what I've been up to and the kind of finished van as it is. So yeah, I'm about ready to turn the light off and get some sleep, ready for a big day tomorrow. So thanks for watching, good night.